What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning and welcome to this update on Ethereum, which is not necessarily the bullish update I wanted to give after all the news we had in the last couple of days. But you know, we have to stay realistic and there are some very important levels coming up. So we'll talk about that. Now I am glad that we can finally analyze Ethereum a little bit more normally again. Obviously last 2 days were filled with fundamentals, inflation rate, interest rate, Federal Reserve meetings, that kind of thing. So what happened is that, you know, initially we were bullish because of a lower than expected inflation rate. The market kind of, I think, expected that we would see the results of that in the interest rate a little bit more. Well, not necessarily the interest rate, but then the projections for the longer term and maybe the press conference, but we didn't see that. And together with a big resistance level being reached around 1350, more specifically between 1340 and 60, but 1350 is also within that, and that looks to be the strongest level in that entire key level. Together with that, we actually dropped down very hard, and even though Bitcoin actually found some support, Ethereum is not doing that. We did not react to 1300 almost at all. I mean, we got a small touch, but right now we're dropping, which is a little bit worrisome, to be honest. So we have already broken through 1300. Now what's going to happen with Ethereum right now is we're probably going to take a break retest right here off of this level, right? Because you can see that first of all we had this bearish trend line, was very strong, that now acts as a support. Then you still have this bullish momentum. I mean, in the end, we're still in a bullish market structure with Ethereum, all right? So we're dropping, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's over. And then apart from that, I mean, we also just have strong support levels at around 1275, 1270, even 1260. Very strong support levels also with those EMAs. So what's going to happen is we're dropping down, and somewhere between 1275 and 1265, I think, or even I would even argue between 1275 and 1270. Somewhere there we're going to find support, and we're going to get up to 1300 again. And there it gets interesting. Because if we are actually able to get above 1300 again, then I expect us to, within the next week or something, trend back up to 1360 and continue the bullish momentum we have. Now, breaking above 1360 is a whole different story, but at least we can get up there. And that's a level we haven't touched for longer than a month. All right, so it all depends. I mean, this drop in that support level is almost guaranteed, but what could also happen is that we drop down to 1275 and 1270. And that will find resistance at 1300 again. And if that happens, all of a sudden you're back in these levels, and you'll basically probably consolidate again between, let's say, 1250 and 1300 initially. And then if then it all depends on the market circumstances. If the market circumstances and like the dollar index go up, it could even happen that Ethereum is going to drop back down to 1220 and 1200. Could also be that we go up from here, but like it gets, the entire market structure gets kind of shook up and it gets a little bit more bearish, and like the potential is just worse, because like with a scenario like this, so where off of that support at 1270 and 1275 we get above 1300, I could actually see a scenario where in December we could still break above 1360. All right, but with the other scenario, if the dollar index starts to fall, for example, which is bullish fundamentally for Ethereum, it would still be difficult to break above 1360. If that makes any sense, all right? Maybe a little bit of a more difficult analysis, but if you do have any questions, as always, let me know down in the comments and I'll explain it a little bit further. But for now, that's my take on Ethereum today. This Thursday it is, yeah. And so yeah, want to wish you all a great Thursday. Take care and bye.